Hi, I'm Amit Jain. I'm the founder and CEO of Cascade Global, the fund behind Reward. I'm represent the family office who has invested 50 million in Reward for the esports venture fund.
Cascade Global became one of Europe's biggest esports investors with that 50 million euro Rewired esports venture fund. How did you identify esports as an investment opportunity and why?
As an investment company, Cascade Global, we've been approached by a few esports opportunity over the period of time, and I was personally quite intrigued by them and had started to follow the industry. So it's been last couple of years I've been following the industry very closely, and just was waiting for the right time to get into it. And almost a year ago, we decided to get into it and announce our 50 million investment. And just quite intrigued by the growth of the industry, and that's primarily the reason.
Brilliant. And from a venture fund point of view, what are the main challenges of the esports industry and the biggest opportunities as well?
The main challenges of the esports industry for me right now is that there is a hype out there, and everybody is trying to get into that hype. And I feel just because you have a cool idea, or just because you think you have, you can do things differently, that not necessarily creates a business case. But everybody looking at the billions of numbers seeing wants to join the industry without really proper business plan. And I feel that's something for me as a venture fund does pose that, where I get a lot of opportunities with the people with the no track record of success. Esports in general, it's a young industry and with a lot of young people. So you do see a lot of young entrepreneurs getting into the industry with not necessarily experience to deliver as a business. And I think that's something as a venture fund I feel to be a challenge. The second challenge is, of course, monetization, because that's at the end of the day, no matter what business you do, you need to focus on revenue as well. And monetization has been a challenge. So a lot of time investors, they get into the project just because hype of the industry and seeing it to be a few $1 billion industry. But very soon when they see, no revenue coming up, or a ongoing need for investments, their patience, dies down. And that's I feel that's the challenge in general for esports as an industry right now. But at the same time, the opportunities are huge. It's the fastest growing industry, and it will continue to grow. I feel in between a lot of these, if you pick the right idea backed by the right people, there is definitely room to make money and be successful there. So I'm quite fascinated by the overall landscape right now.
Fantastic. And Rewired GG invested in Team Vitality. Where can we expect to see you invest next?
Team Vitality was more as a foundation or as a key investment for us as an anchor investment, and idea was to build or after Vitality try to look for a lot of other complementary opportunities where we as a team or as a Vitality can add value. So I'm still exploring the opportunities in the tech, in the data, in the gear and merch related areas. I think that's for me definitely an opportunity, and you will see reward some investments in that area soon.
Yeah, fantastic. And Team Vitality is a French organization, and yet both its CEO and yourself in London today. Should we expect Team Vitality to become even more visible internationally?
That's the plan. That's really the plan behind even the investment in Team Vitality. When we when we reviewed the opportunity of Vitality and when we invested, that was one of the big opportunity we felt Vitality presented to us. Cascade or Reward, we are truly a global group, and Vitality was a very French organization. While they have done wonderful in French as a market, there was a room for us to take it to the global scale, and that's the immediate agenda. That's the where Reward or Cascade we saw as a value for us to add to the group and taking it global. So in coming few months, you'll see some new announcement, exciting announcements coming up. related to the global expansion of the team. And yeah, that's the plan for the next year or two.
And what do you expect from events such as ESI London?
ESI London, it's a very I would say it's a great initiative from Sam and his crew. I give them a lot of credit. Esports is a truly a virtual world or industry, and putting a physical event out there where people in a new industry with a lot of unknowns out there for people to get together, share their ideas, bringing some thought leaders to it, and a great networking event. And then beyond that, the event like Clutch, from an investment perspective, for both for the startups or entrepreneurs as well as for the funds or for the VCs, it's a great platform where a lot of serious opportunities are put forward. And same thing for investors who don't have the in-house esports expertise. They are presented the opportunities which they feel it's already vetted out, or they are serious opportunities. So ESI, all in all, believe it's a great initiative to put an event put together for esports as an industry.
And what are you looking for in the industry in 2020?
There is a lot, I believe, to look forward. I think a lot of new concepts and new ideas have came out. Esports in general is evolving as well as the games, but I feel more and more related to from a team ownership perspective. I believe it will be a year where you will see more franchise leagues coming up, esports getting more and more professional, and from the team's perspective, I believe you'll see a lot more investment coming in, and some teams will stand out to be the ones which are going to be market leader or industry leaders, and some teams will still continue to grow and continue to attract investments. So I believe it's an exciting year to look forward to, where some of the base has been put in, should continue to expand on it.
And why did yourself and sort of Rewinding Cascade decide to get involved with Clutch today?
As I just repeated before, I feel Clutch it's a great platform where a lot of startups or ideas could be presented forward. A lot of them, they are filtered through, and you are presented some serious opportunities. So it's a good platform for startups and for VCs or funds like ours, where you can pick some good opportunities, or it's a platform for both sides. And I wish all the best to Clutch, and I hope that it goes, it's a successful event and continues to come year after year.
Brilliant. And just one last question. What are you most looking for in companies pitching at the Clutch today?
For me, in the companies or in any startup idea, beyond the idea, it's all about the people behind it. I'm looking for the winning teams. I'm looking for the people behind. They are committed, they are serious, they are hardworking, and ideally some sort of track record of success or delivery in their previous lives. I think that matters to me the most. And yeah, I'll be looking for people behind more closely, and that will be my investment criteria to invest in the while good idea, but the team which can execute the idea.